My child, listen carefully to what I am about to tell you, because the words reaching your heart right now are not reaching you by accident. I have brought you here in this moment because there is something I need your soul to understand. Before you step into the next chapter of your life, tonight, I am preparing to remove something from your path, and before fear enters your heart, I want you to hear me clearly. I am not removing it because I have stopped loving you. I am not closing this door because I have forgotten your tears. I am not allowing this change because I want to see you suffer. My child, I am doing this because I see what your eyes cannot see, and I know what your heart is not yet ready to understand. There are things you keep holding because you remember how beautiful they once were. There are people you keep reaching for because you remember the comfort they once gave you. There are situations you continue to protect because you believe losing them means losing a part of yourself. But my child, sometimes what once helped you can become the very thing that prevents you from growing. I sent certain people into your life for a reason. Some arrived to teach you patience. Some arrived to show you kindness. Some arrived to awaken strength inside you that you never knew existed. Some walked beside you when your heart was tired and your spirit felt weak. Do not regret the people who were part of your journey. Do not hate the chapters that are now ending. Every season had a purpose, and every moment taught you something that shaped the person you are becoming. But understand this, my child, not every person who begins the journey with you is assigned to finish the journey with you. Some connections are like beautiful flowers that bloom in one season, but cannot survive in the next. You cannot become angry at a flower because its season has passed. You simply thank me for the beauty it brought and trust me for what I will grow next. I know your heart. I know how deeply you feel. I know that when you love, you do not love halfway. You give your time, your loyalty, your energy, and your prayers. I know letting go feels painful because you wonder why I would allow something meaningful to enter your life if one day you would have to release it. But my child, something does not have to last forever to have a purpose. The sunrise lasts only for a moment, yet it brings light. A gentle rain comes only for a season, yet it helps the earth grow. In the same way, some people were sent to help you grow, not to stay forever. I need you to trust my wisdom more than your emotions. Your feelings remember what was, but I see what is coming. You are looking at the door that is closing, but I am already preparing the door that will open. You are crying over what is leaving, but I am preparing blessings that require empty hands to receive. How can I place something new into your life when you refuse to release what has completed its purpose? My child, I am not taking away your happiness. I am protecting your future. There were moments when you prayed and asked me to guide you. You asked me to remove anything that was blocking your purpose. You asked me to help you become stronger, but when I began answering that prayer, you did not recognize my hand because the answer looked like loss. Sometimes growth feels like losing something familiar. Sometimes healing begins with separation. Sometimes the path forward starts with releasing what you thought you could never live without. I want you to understand that I am not only removing people from your life, I am removing fear. I am removing dependence. I am removing the belief that your peace must come from another person instead of from me. My child, I love when you love others, but I never created your heart to depend completely on another human soul. People can walk with you, encourage you, and support you, but they cannot become the foundation of your life. I must be your foundation. When everything changes around you, I remain. When people leave, I remain. When seasons shift, I remain. When you do not understand what tomorrow holds, remember that I am already there. So tonight, do not fight every ending. Do not chase every closed door. Do not force someone to stay when I am gently showing you it is time to release. Release with love. Release with forgiveness. Release with peace. What belongs in your future will not require you to abandon the person I am creating you to become. My child, continue listening, because there are deeper things I need to reveal to your heart. Before this message ends, you will understand why certain doors had to close and why I have been preparing something greater than what you lost. If these words are touching your heart, write, "I trust your plan," as a sign that you are ready to walk by faith and not by fear. And if my words have brought peace to your heart today, like this video, subscribe for more daily encouragement. Share it with someone who needs strength. My child, stay with me until the end, because what I reveal next will help you understand why the removal was not rejection but preparation. My child, before you allow sadness to convince you that something is being taken away from you, listen to my voice and remember who is guiding your life. I have never moved without purpose. I have never allowed a season to change without seeing the road ahead. What feels confusing to you today is already understood by me, because I see the beginning and the ending at the same time. You see the person, I see the purpose. You see the memories, I see the lesson. You see what you are losing. I see what I am making room for. My child, I know how many times you have asked, why did this happen? Why did someone who meant so much become distant? Why did something that once felt so right begin to feel heavy? I heard those questions. I heard them even when you never spoke them aloud. I saw the moments when you smiled in front of others, but carried confusion inside your heart. I saw the nights when your mind searched for answers while everyone else was sleeping. And today, I want you to understand something important. Not every separation is a failure. Sometimes separation is direction. Sometimes an ending is not evidence that something went wrong. Sometimes it is evidence that the assignment was completed. There are people I allow into your life like teachers. They bring lessons, wisdom, experiences, and moments that help shape you. But when the lesson is complete, you must not keep sitting in the same classroom forever. A student cannot step into a higher level while refusing to leave the old room behind. My child, I am calling you higher. There are places within your heart that still need healing. There are gifts inside you that have not yet awakened. There is strength inside you that you have not discovered because you have been depending on what is familiar instead of stepping into what I have prepared. I know the unknown feels frightening. I know you would rather hold a familiar hand than walk a path you cannot see. But remember this, a familiar road is not always the right road. Sometimes the place where you feel most comfortable is the place where your growth has stopped. I created you for more than simply surviving. I created you to become everything I placed inside you. I created you with purpose, with gifts, with a calling that existed before anyone else knew your name. That is why I cannot allow every connection to remain. My love for you is too great to let you stay somewhere that slowly weakens the person you are becoming. You may not see the small ways certain things have been affecting you. You may not notice how your peace slowly disappeared, how your confidence became smaller, how your dreams became quieter, how your faith became weaker. But I noticed. I noticed every time you changed yourself just to keep someone close. I noticed every time you ignored your own heart because you were afraid of losing someone. I noticed every time you accepted less than what I wanted for you because you believed something was better than nothing. My child, I did not create you to beg for a place in someone's life. I did not create you to chase what constantly runs away from you. I did not create you to forget your worth while trying to prove your value. You are precious to me. You have always been precious to me. The people who leave your life do not decide your value. The doors that close do not define your future. The seasons that end do not erase the promises I have placed over you. When I remove something, I do not remove your purpose with it. Your purpose remains because your purpose comes from me. So, do not look at an ending and say, everything is finished. Instead, look with faith and say, something new is beginning. My child, trust the timing of my hands. A farmer does not harvest the fruit before its season, and I do not move things in your life without knowing the perfect time. There were things I protected you from that you never saw. There were conversations I heard that you never heard. There were intentions I understood that you never recognized. There were roads I blocked because I knew where they would lead. One day you will thank me not only for the prayers I answered, but also for the things I prevented. You will thank me for the doors I closed. You will thank me for the delays. You will thank me for the people I allowed to walk away, because later you will understand that I was not destroying your life. I was protecting the future you prayed for. My child, when someone leaves, do not fill your heart with bitterness. Do not allow anger to poison the beautiful lessons that came from that season. Release them. Forgive them. Continue walking. A heart filled with resentment cannot fully receive the new blessings I am sending. You do not need to carry yesterday's pain into tomorrow's promise. Give me what hurts you. Give me the questions. Give me the memories that still bring tears. Give me the disappointment you hide from everyone else. I know how to heal places inside you that nobody else can reach. And remember this, my child. Being alone for a season does not mean you have been abandoned. Sometimes I create quiet seasons because I need your attention. Sometimes I remove outside voices because I want you to recognize mine again. In the silence, I will strengthen you. In the waiting, I will prepare you. In the unknown, I will guide you. So do not fear what is changing. Do not fear what is leaving. Do not fear the next chapter simply because it looks different from the last one. I am already there. If this message is speaking to your heart, Raymond, I will trust the process and declare that you believe every ending in your life can become the beginning of something greater. Stay with me, my child, because the next words will help you understand why the person or situation you keep asking me to restore may actually be the very thing I am lovingly asking you to release. My child, there is something I need you to understand today, something your heart has been struggling to accept. Just because something is difficult to release does not mean it was meant to stay. Just because your heart misses someone does not mean I am asking you to return to the same place where I already completed my work. I know you remember the good moments. I know you remember the conversations, the laughter, the comfort, and the times when you believed things would never change. I know certain memories still visit your mind and make you wonder if walking away means you are losing something valuable. But listen carefully, my child. I never asked you to deny that something was beautiful. I only ask you to recognize when its season is complete. A sunset is beautiful, but you do not chase the sun after it disappears beyond the horizon. You trust that another morning will come. You trust that the darkness is temporary. You trust that the same hand that painted yesterday's sky can create tomorrow's sunrise. In the same way, trust me with the seasons of your life. Some people were a blessing for where you were, but they cannot walk with you into where I am taking you. This does not make them bad. This does not make your memories false. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus, it is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. This does not mean the love, kindness, or lessons were meaningless. It simply means the assignment has changed. My child, you often ask me to reveal my plan, but sometimes when I reveal it, you hold tightly to your own. You ask me to lead you, but when I begin moving you forward, your heart reaches backward. You cannot receive the future while your hands are completely occupied holding the past. There are blessings I want to place into your life. But first I must teach you the courage of surrender. Surrender is not weakness. Surrender is trust. Surrender says, even though I do not understand, I believe you know what is best for me. That kind of faith changes everything. I know letting go feels like losing control. I know you wonder what will happen if you stop fighting to keep everything together. But my child, the things held together only by your fear were never giving you true peace. What I build does not require you to destroy yourself to maintain it. The relationships, opportunities, and blessings I send into your life will not demand that you abandon your own soul just to keep them. I have watched you carry burdens that were never yours to carry. I have watched you try to fix situations that needed to be placed in my hands. I have watched you blame yourself for endings that I allowed for your protection. My child, release the weight. You were never meant to control every outcome. You were meant to trust the one who already knows the outcome. There were moments when you thought nothing was changing, but I was working quietly. There were moments when you thought I was silent, but I was arranging things you could not see. A seed underground may think it has been buried and forgotten, but what it does not realize is that it has been planted and prepared to grow. You are not buried, my child. You are planted. This season is not your ending. This is preparation. The quiet moments are preparing you. The closed doors are directing you. The changes you did not expect are shaping you. One day you will look back at the things you cried over and understand why I did not allow them to continue. One day you will see that my protection was hidden inside your disappointment. One day you will realize that what felt like rejection was actually redirection. Trust my timing. I do not move too early. I do not arrive too late. I work at the perfect moment. The waiting season is not wasted. I am developing patience inside you. I am strengthening your faith. I am teaching you to recognize your worth without needing constant confirmation from others. Because, my child, before I bring certain blessings into your life, I need you to know who you are without them. You are loved before anyone chooses you. You are valuable before anyone notices you. You have purpose before anyone supports you. Your identity is not built on who stays and who leaves. Your identity is found in me. People may misunderstand your journey. Some may question why you are changing. Some may not understand why you cannot remain the same person they once knew. But growth requires change. A butterfly cannot remain inside the place that once protected it. The same covering that helped it develop will eventually become the thing it must break free from. My child, I'm helping you become free. Free from fear, free from unhealthy attachment, free from believing that losing someone means losing yourself. You are still whole because I am still with you. You are still guided because my hand has not left you. You are still loved because my love has never depended on a season. So tonight, give me what you have been holding too tightly. Give me the person you cannot stop thinking about. Give me the situation that keeps stealing your peace. Give me the questions that keep your heart awake at night. I can carry what has been exhausting you. And when you finally release what I'm asking you to release, you will discover something beautiful. You did not lose yourself. You found yourself again. You found the strength that was hidden under fear. You found the peace that was covered by worry. You found the faith that was waiting beneath uncertainty. My child, the story is not over. The chapter is simply changing. Do not keep rereading the pages I have already finished writing. Turn the page with courage, because I am still holding the pen. If these words reached your heart today, write, I am ready for my new season, and believe that what is ahead can be greater than what is behind. Continue listening until the end, my child, because what I reveal next will help you understand why the things you thought you lost were actually preparing you for the blessings you have been praying to receive. My child, listen closely, because there is a reason why I am speaking to your heart in this season. There is a reason these words have reached you at this exact moment. Nothing in your journey happens outside of my sight. Nothing touches your life without me knowing. Even the moments that feel uncertain are held safely in my hands. I know you have wondered why certain things change so quickly. I know you have looked back and asked why someone who once felt so close now feels distant. I know you have questioned why something that once brought peace began bringing confusion. But my child, understand this truth. Sometimes I allowed discomfort because comfort was keeping you from moving. Sometimes I allow a door to become difficult to open because I am showing you that your future is not behind that door anymore. Sometimes I allow your heart to feel restless because I am preparing you for a transition you would never choose on your own. I know change is not easy for you. I know you would rather have clear explanations before you take the next step. You want to understand every reason, every detail, every hidden purpose. But faith does not grow because you know everything. Faith grows because you trust me when you do not. My child, if I showed you the entire path at once, you would focus more on the obstacles ahead than on the one walking beside you. That is why I guide you step by step, moment by moment, season by season. I give you enough light for today, because I want you to learn that my presence is greater than your need for control. There were many times in your life when you thought you lost something important, but later you realized I was protecting you. There were times you cried over a closed door only to thank me later because you discovered what was waiting beyond it. Remember those moments. Remember how I carried you before. Remember how the pain you thought would break, you became the lesson that strengthened you. My child, I have not changed. The same hand that guided you then is guiding you now. The same love that protected you then is protecting you now. The same voice that called you through past storms is calling you through this one. Do not let temporary emotions make you forget permanent promises. Feelings change. Situations change. People change. But my love for you does not change. I know the part of your heart that wants to return to what is familiar. I know the memories sometimes appear brighter than the reality was. I know your mind sometimes reminds you only of the good moments and hides the moments when you were tired, confused, and silently hurting. That is why I ask you to trust my vision more than your memory. You remember moments. I see the entire journey. You remember words. I see hearts. You remember what happened. I see what would happen if I allowed you to remain there. My child, sometimes my protection does not look like rescue. Sometimes my protection looks like removal. Sometimes I protect you by not allowing something to continue. Sometimes I answer your prayers by changing the plans you created. This does not mean your dreams were wrong. It means I'm leading you towards something aligned with the person you are becoming. You have grown. You have changed. You are not the same person who entered that old season. So, why are you trying to fit into places that were designed for a version of you that no longer exists? My child, growth requires courage. A tree cannot become stronger while refusing to let old leaves fall. The falling leaves are not the death of the tree. They are preparation for new growth. In the same way, what is leaving your life is not the end of your story. It is evidence that another season is coming. Trust the process I am guiding you through. Do not compare your journey with someone else's journey. Do not look around and wonder why others seem to keep what you had to release. Their path is not your path. Their assignment is not your assignment. Their timing is not your timing. I created a unique story for you. There are blessings with your name on them, but they require you to walk the road I prepared, not the road someone else is walking. My child, I know the waiting feels long. I know patience becomes difficult when you cannot see progress. But never confuse hidden growth with no growth. The strongest roots grow underground when nobody can see them. Before a tree reaches higher, it must grow deeper. That is what I am doing within you. I am deepening your wisdom. I am strengthening your spirit. I am preparing your heart. Because where I am taking you requires a stronger version of you. The old version of you might have accepted things that were not meant for you. The old version of you might have ignored signs because fear was louder than faith. The old version of you might have chosen comfort over calling. But I am awakening something new inside you. I am teaching you to choose peace over attachment, purpose over fear, faith over uncertainty. My child, do not be afraid of becoming someone new. Do not be afraid when your circle becomes smaller. Do not be afraid when your priorities begin changing. Sometimes transformation feels lonely because not everyone can enter the place where I am leading you. But you are never truly alone. I walk before you. I walk beside you. I protect what is behind you. Even when nobody understands your journey, I understand. Even when nobody sees your silent battles, I see. Even when nobody hears your prayers, I hear every word. So tonight, release the need to understand everything. Release the fear that you are losing something you cannot replace. Release the belief that your best days are behind you. My child, your future is not empty. I am already preparing connections filled with peace, opportunities filled with purpose, and moments filled with joy that you cannot yet imagine. Keep trusting, keep walking, keep believing. If this message brought peace to your soul, write, "My future is in God's hands," and declare that you are ready to trust what is coming, even while releasing what has passed. My child, listen to me carefully, because what I am about to place upon your heart is something you must remember whenever you feel uncertain about the road ahead. The season of waiting is not a forgotten place. The quiet moments are not empty moments. The time between what I removed and what I am bringing is not wasted time. I am working in the waiting. I am moving in the silence. I am preparing what you cannot yet see. You often look at your life and wonder why certain prayers have not been answered in the way you expected. You wonder why the door has not opened yet. You wonder why the person, the opportunity, or the breakthrough you hoped for has not arrived. But, my child, delay does not mean denial. Just because you cannot see my hands moving does not mean my hands are still. A seed placed beneath the ground may feel surrounded by darkness, but beneath the surface something powerful is happening. Roots are forming. Strength is developing. Growth is beginning in a place where no one can see. This is what I am doing within you. Before I change what is around you, I often strengthen what is inside you, because the blessing you have prayed for requires preparation. I will not give you something before your heart is ready to carry it. I will not send you into a new chapter while old wounds still control your decisions. I will not allow you to step into something greater while you are still holding beliefs that make you feel small. My child, the waiting is where I heal you. The waiting is where I teach you. The waiting is where I show you who you truly are. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Do not run from this season simply because it feels uncomfortable. Some of the most beautiful things I create begin in hidden places. The flower begins beneath the soil. The pearl forms inside the shell. The strongest character is built in unseen moments. You may feel unnoticed by others, but you are never unnoticed by me. I see your effort. I see the kindness you give when nobody thanks you. I see the battles you fight that nobody knows about. I see every tear you wipe away before stepping into the world with a smile. My child, nothing about your journey is invisible to me. I know sometimes you compare your life to others. You see people entering new chapters while you feel like you are still waiting. You see others receiving what you have prayed for, and quietly you wonder if I have forgotten your name. But listen to me. I have not forgotten you. Your story is not delayed because someone else received the blessing. Their sunrise does not remove the sunrise I prepared for you. Their victory does not cancel your promise. Their journey does not determine your destination. I created a path specifically for you, and what I have prepared for you will not miss you. But my child, You must stop trying to reopen doors I lovingly closed. You must stop asking me to return things that I removed to protect you. You must stop believing that the past is the only place where happiness exists. I am the same God who brought joy before, and I can bring joy again. I am the same God who created beautiful moments before, and I can create new ones. Do not limit your future because of your attachment to yesterday. The chapter behind you may have contained beautiful sentences, but my child, I am still writing the story. Trust the author. Sometimes you only see a single page filled with confusion, but I see the entire book filled with purpose. Every tear, every lesson, every goodbye, every new beginning, I know exactly how everything connects. Nothing is wasted when it is placed in my hands. Even the pain you thought had no purpose can become wisdom. Even the rejection that broke your confidence can become the moment that leads you back to your true identity. Even the loneliness you feared can become the quiet place where you discover my presence more deeply than ever before. My child, do not despise the season where I rebuild you. When something old leaves your life, do not rush to replace it immediately. Sometimes I create space because I want to fill that space with something greater first. I want to fill it with peace. I want to fill it with strength. I want to fill it with understanding. I want to remind you that you are complete in me. Because if you enter the next season still carrying the fears of the last one, you may not recognize the blessing when it arrives. Healing prepares your vision. Growth prepares your heart. Patience prepares your character. So, allow me to work. Allow me to remove what weakens you. Allow me to restore what was broken. Allow me to guide you into the life I created for you. My child, I know the road ahead looks unknown, but unknown does not mean unsafe. You are walking with me. I already know the mountains you will climb. I already know the victories waiting for you. I already know the prayers that will one day become testimonies. The things that made you cry today will not control your tomorrow. The things that left your life will not stop my plan. The people who walked away did not carry your destiny with them. Your destiny remains because I am the one holding it. So, lift your head, dry your tears, open your heart again. Not because everything is easy, but because I am with you through everything. My child, you are stronger than the season that hurt you. You are greater than the rejection that disappointed you. You are more valuable than the opinions of those who failed to see your worth. Walk forward knowing that I have not finished my work in you. If these words brought hope into your heart, write Amen. I believe my new season is coming, and receive this message with faith that your waiting is not wasted. Continue watching until the end, my child, because every word ahead is meant to strengthen your heart and prepare you for what I am bringing next. My child, come closer and listen with your heart, because today I want to speak to the places inside you that still carry questions. I want to reach the hidden corners of your soul where you have stored the pain you never explained to anyone. I want to bring peace to the memories that still make you wonder why certain things happened the way they did. I know there are moments when you look back and ask yourself if you made a mistake. You wonder if you should have tried harder. You wonder if you should have spoken differently. You wonder if things would have changed if you had given more, waited longer, or held on tighter. But my child, stop blaming yourself for the things I allowed to end. Some doors did not close because you failed. Some connections did not change because you were not enough. Some chapters did not finish because you lacked value. They ended because their purpose in your journey was complete. I know your heart searches for reasons because endings without explanations feel heavy. You want every unanswered question solved. You want every confusing moment to finally make sense. But sometimes the peace you are looking for will not come from understanding every detail. Sometimes peace comes when you finally trust me with what you cannot understand. My child, your mind wants answers, but your soul needs trust. Trust that I saw what you did not see. Trust that I heard what you did not hear. Trust that I knew what was forming long before it reached you. There were moments when I protected you quietly. There were situations where I moved things away from you because I knew the direction they would eventually take. You may have called it disappointment. You may have called it rejection. You may have called it loss. But from where I stand, I called it protection. One day, you will see why certain prayers were answered differently than you expected. One day, you will understand why I did not allow you to remain where your heart wanted to stay. One day, you will realize that I was guiding you even through the tears. My child, remember this. Not every blessing arrives wrapped in comfort. Sometimes a blessing arrives as courage to leave. Sometimes a blessing arrives as strength to release. Sometimes a blessing arrives as wisdom to stop chasing what no longer brings peace. I know it hurts when someone who once felt like home becomes someone you must walk away from. I know it hurts when the conversations change, when the closeness fades, when the connection that once felt strong begins to weaken. But my child, do not build your identity inside temporary places. Your home is in my love. Your security is in my presence. Your worth is in the way I created you. People can appreciate you, but they do not create your value. People can leave you, but they cannot remove your purpose. People can misunderstand you, but they cannot change what I know about you. I know your heart. I know your intentions. I know the battles you fought silently. I know the love you gave even when it was not returned in the same measure. Nothing is hidden from me. So, release the need to prove yourself to everyone. Release the need to convince people to see your heart. The ones assigned to walk with you into your future will not require you to lose yourself to keep them. My child, the relationships I prepare for your next season will bring peace, not constant confusion. They will bring encouragement, not endless exhaustion. They will help you grow, not keep you trapped in who you used to be. But before I bring new things, I must sometimes remove the old things that occupy the space. Imagine holding a cup filled with water that is no longer clean. You ask me to pour something fresh inside, but you refuse to empty what you already carry. My child, allow me to empty what no longer belongs. Allow me to cleanse the places where disappointment settled. Allow me to prepare you for something new. Do not fear the empty space. The empty space is where I create. Before the sunrise appears, the sky waits in darkness. Before the harvest arrives, the field looks bare. Before a new chapter begins, there is a blank page. Do not fear the blank page of your life. I am still writing, and my plans for you are not finished. You may feel like you are starting again, but starting again with wisdom is not the same as starting from nothing. You carry lessons now. You carry strength now. You carry understanding that you did not have before. The old season taught you. The new season will reveal why those lessons were necessary. My child, I want you to forgive. Not because everyone apologized. Not because everything that happened was right. But because your heart deserves freedom. When you hold bitterness, you remain connected to the very pain you are trying to leave behind. Forgiveness opens the door. Forgiveness releases the weight. Forgiveness allows you to walk forward without carrying yesterday into tomorrow. Give those burdens to me. Give me the words that hurt you. Give me the moments that disappointed you. Give me the memories you keep replaying. I know how to turn wounds into wisdom. I know how to restore peace after pain. I know how to create beauty from broken places. My child, do not believe that your best days disappeared with what you lost. The person who left did not take your future. The opportunity that closed did not take your destiny. The season that ended did not take my promises. What I have spoken over your life still remains. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep believing. There is more ahead than what you left behind. If these words touched your spirit today, write "I release the past" and trust God's plan as a declaration that you are ready to move forward with faith instead of fear. Stay with me until the end, my child, because I still have more to reveal. The next words will help you understand how I rebuild your life after the things you thought you could never live without are gone. My child, listen to me now with an open heart, because there is something I want you to understand about the season you are entering. You have spent so much time looking at what has been removed that you have not fully noticed what I am restoring inside you. You have been counting what walked away. I have been rebuilding what remained. You have been looking at the empty places. I have been preparing those empty places for something new. My child, I never create emptiness without purpose. When I remove something from your hands, I am not leaving them empty forever. I am teaching you to release your grip so that you will be ready to receive what belongs in your next season. But first, I must heal the hands that have been holding pain. I must heal the heart that has been carrying disappointment. I must heal the mind that has been replaying questions that no longer serve your future. Because I do not want you to enter a new blessing while still bleeding from an old wound. I want you to understand that healing is not forgetting everything that happened. Healing is remembering without allowing the memory to control you. Healing is looking back and seeing the lesson without feeling trapped inside the pain. My child, I know the moments that changed you. I know the words that stayed with you longer than they should have. I know the disappointments you carried quietly because you did not want others to see how deeply you were affected. I was there. When you cried alone, I was there. When you questioned your worth, I was there. When you wondered if things would ever feel peaceful again, I was there. There was never a moment when you faced your pain without me beside you. Even when you could not feel my presence, I was holding you. Even when you thought silence meant absence, I was working. My child, sometimes I work quietly because I am repairing things deep within you that cannot be rushed. A broken heart does not heal because time passes. A broken heart heals when it is placed in my hands. So bring it to me. Bring me every disappointment. Bring me every unanswered question. Bring me every goodbye that still hurts. Do not hide your emotions from me. I already know them. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. I am not asking you to pretend you are strong. I am teaching you that true strength begins when you trust me with your weakness. My child, there is no shame in needing healing. Even the strongest people have moments when they need to rest. Even the brightest lights need to be restored. Even the deepest faith grows through seasons of testing. What you experienced did not destroy you. It developed you. The situation that broke your heart also revealed the strength inside your heart. The season that challenged you also showed you how much you could overcome. The goodbye that hurt you also created space for a new hello that I am preparing. Trust what I am doing. You may only see the pieces, but I see the picture. You may only see the broken parts, but I see what I am rebuilding. A person looking at scattered stones may see only a mess, but the builder sees the foundation of something beautiful. My child, I am building. I am shaping. I am restoring. Do not judge your life while I am still working on it. Do not look at the middle of your story and assume you know the ending. There are chapters ahead that will make you understand why certain chapters behind you had to close. But you must keep moving. You cannot spend your entire life standing at a closed door, asking why it closed. At some point, you must turn around and see the path I opened. My child, sometimes the blessing is not behind the door you lost. Sometimes the blessing is found when you finally walk away from that door. I know moving forward feels uncertain. I know part of you wants to stay close to what is familiar. But remember this truth: familiar does not always mean fruitful. Something can feel comfortable and still keep you from growing. Something can feel safe and still keep you from becoming who I created you to be. That is why I ask for your trust. Not because the journey will always make sense. Not because you will always understand immediately, but because I know where I am leading you. My child, I have never needed perfect circumstances to create something beautiful. I created strength from struggles. I created wisdom from mistakes. I created new beginnings after endings. So do not think your current situation is too complicated for me. Do not think too much time has passed. Do not think you missed your chance. What I have planned for you is not cancelled because something changed. Sometimes the change is part of the plan. The unexpected turn is still part of the road. The delay is still part of the journey. The closed door is still part of the guidance. Trust me. I'm not asking you to forget everything behind you. I'm asking you not to live there anymore. Carry the wisdom, carry the growth, carry the gratitude. But leave the pain in my hands. Leave the regret, leave the fear. Leave the belief that nothing better is coming. My child, better days are not impossible simply because yesterday was difficult. Your heart will smile again. Your spirit will feel light again. Your prayers will become hopeful again. Little by little, you will see that I was restoring you the entire time. One day you will realize that the season you thought was breaking you was actually building a stronger version of you. You will understand why I asked you to let go. You will understand why I told you to trust. You will understand why I whispered, "Keep walking, my child." So, continue forward. Your story is not finished. Your purpose is not lost. Your future is not empty. I am already preparing what comes next. If these words gave strength to your heart, write Amen. God is restoring me, and believe that what was broken can become beautiful again in my hands. Stay with me until the end, my child, because the next message will reveal how I bring the right people, the right blessings, and the right opportunities into your life at the perfect time. My child, listen carefully to the words I am placing upon your heart today, because I know there is a question you have carried quietly. You have wondered if the right people will ever come. You have wondered if the empty spaces left behind will ever be filled again. You have wondered if the relationships, opportunities, and blessings meant for you are still on their way. And I want you to hear me clearly. What I have prepared for you has not forgotten the way to reach you. What belongs in your life will arrive at the appointed time. What I have chosen for your journey will not be stolen by what you had to release. My child, when I remove something, your heart often focuses on the absence. You notice the empty chair. You notice the quiet phone. You notice the missing conversations. You notice the routines that changed. But while you are noticing what left, I am preparing what is coming. Do not let the silence convince you that nothing is happening. Some of my greatest work happens in places where human eyes cannot see. Before a flower appears above the ground, growth is happening beneath the surface. Before a miracle becomes visible, preparation has already begun. Before a new chapter opens, I am arranging the pages. My child, trust what you cannot see. I know you sometimes feel tempted to run back to old places because the new place has not appeared yet. You think, maybe I released too soon. Maybe I should return. Maybe what was behind me was better than waiting for what is ahead. But do not allow impatience to rebuild what I lovingly removed. Do not return to a place simply because waiting feels uncomfortable. Do not choose familiar pain over unknown blessings. My child, patience is not punishment. Waiting is not rejection. The space between my promise and its arrival is where I prepare your heart to receive it. There are things I want to give you, but first I must teach you how to recognize them. Because sometimes people reject blessings simply because they look different from what they expected. Sometimes people miss open doors because they are still staring at closed ones. I do not want you to miss what I am sending because your attention remains on what I removed. Lift your eyes, my child. Look forward. Your story is still moving. I am bringing people into your life who will not require you to become smaller to be accepted. I am bringing connections that bring peace instead of confusion. I am bringing voices that encourage your growth instead of pulling you back into old patterns. But first, I needed to teach you something important. I needed to teach you your worth before bringing people who recognize it. Because if you do not understand your value, you may continue accepting things that are less than what I desire for you. My child, you are not difficult to love because someone failed to love you correctly. You are not forgotten because someone walked away. You are not without purpose because a chapter ended. You are still my creation. You are still my beloved. You are still someone with a future designed with care. Never measure yourself by who chose to leave. Measure your life by the love I have always given you. Human decisions cannot erase divine purpose. I know there were moments when you asked why you cared so deeply. You wondered why I gave you a heart that feels so much when feeling deeply sometimes brings pain. But my child, your ability to love is not a weakness. Your kindness is not a mistake. Your loyalty is not something to regret. The answer is not to become cold. The answer is to become wise. Allow me to teach your heart where to invest your energy. Allow me to guide you toward relationships where love, respect, and growth can exist together. Do not build walls so high that blessings cannot enter. Build wisdom strong enough that the wrong things cannot control you. My child, I am not preparing you for isolation. I am preparing you for alignment. There is a difference. Isolation says, no one will ever understand me. Alignment says, I trust God to place the right people around me. Isolation comes from fear. Alignment comes from faith. I am calling you into faith. The next season of your life requires a heart that is healed enough to receive without fear and strong enough to release without losing itself. That is the work I am doing inside you now. I am teaching you balance. Love people, but do not make them your foundation. Care deeply, but do not forget your own purpose. Walk with others, but keep your eyes on the path I created for you. My child, when the right things arrive, you will understand why the wrong things could not remain. You will understand why certain delays protected you. You will understand why certain endings were necessary. You will look back and say, now I see why God guided me through that season. Until that moment comes, continue trusting, continue growing, continue becoming the person I created you to be. Do not pause your life while waiting for what comes next. Live today, learn today, love today, grow today. The future I have prepared does not require you to live trapped in yesterday. Every morning I give you is proof that I am still writing your story. Every breath is proof that purpose remains. Every new day is another reminder that I am not finished with you. My child, the things ahead of you are greater than the things that tried to break you. The peace ahead is greater than the confusion behind. The growth ahead is greater than the pain behind. Keep walking. Your steps may feel small, but they are still carrying you forward. I am guiding every one of them. If this message has encouraged your heart today, write, I believe God is preparing something greater, and declare that you are ready to receive the new blessings coming into your life. Stay with me until the end, my child, because what I reveal next will help you understand how to recognize the doors I opened and how to stop chasing the ones I have already closed. My child, listen to my voice today, because I want to teach you something that will protect your heart in the seasons ahead. I want you to understand the difference between the doors I open and the doors you keep trying to force open, because you are afraid of what will happen if you let them close. There are moments when you stand in front of something that has ended holding tightly to the handle of a door I've already shut. You keep knocking, you keep questioning, you keep wondering if there's a way to return to what once was. But my child, sometimes the greatest act of faith is not walking through a door. Sometimes the greatest act of faith is walking away from one. Trust that when I close something, I am not blocking your happiness. I am guiding your steps. I know what is beyond every door. I know the paths you cannot see. I know the consequences hidden behind choices that look harmless today. You see what something gives you right now, but I see where it will take you tomorrow. That is why I ask you to trust me, not only when I give. Trust me when I remove. Not only when I open. Trust me when I close. Not only when the answer is yes. Trust me when the answer protects you from something you do not understand. My child, I know patience is difficult when your heart wants immediate answers. I know waiting becomes heavy when you watch others moving forward and you feel like you are standing still. But you are not standing still. I am developing something inside you. I am teaching you discernment. I am teaching you strength. I am teaching you how to recognize what brings life and what slowly takes your peace away, because not everything that looks like a blessing is connected to your purpose. Some things appear beautiful on the outside but create confusion within. Some opportunities look exciting but lead you away from who you are becoming. Some relationships feel comfortable but quietly keep you from growing. My child, learn to recognize peace. Peace does not mean every situation will be easy. Peace means that even when challenges come, your soul knows you are walking where I have called you. Do not ignore the quiet warnings I place inside your heart. Do not ignore the moments when something feels unsettled, even though everything appears perfect from the outside. Sometimes I whisper before I redirect. Sometimes I gently show you signs before I move something away. I do this because I love you. I guide before I correct. I warn before I remove. I prepare before I transition. Think about the times when you felt something changing before it actually changed. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Think about the moments when you sensed that a season was ending, but your heart was not ready to admit it. That was not an accident. I was preparing you. I was strengthening you. I was gently helping your heart understand what your mind was not ready to accept. My child, do not be angry with yourself for wanting to hold on. I created you with a heart that values connection. I know you love deeply. I know you remember everything. I know certain people and moments hold a special place in your heart. But love does not always mean holding on forever. Sometimes love means releasing someone into my hands. Sometimes love means accepting that two paths can separate without bitterness. Sometimes love means being thankful for the chapter without trying to rewrite the ending. My child, I want your heart to remain soft. Do not allow disappointment to turn you into someone who refuses to trust again. Do not allow a painful goodbye to convince you that every future connection will hurt you. Do not let one season define your entire story. I am still bringing goodness into your life. I am still arranging moments you have not experienced. I am still preparing people you have not met. But I need you to walk forward. A person who keeps looking backward cannot clearly see the road ahead. Take the lesson, take the wisdom, take the growth, but leave the chains. You were never meant to carry yesterday forever. My child, there is freedom waiting for you when you finally surrender what you cannot control. You do not need to force what is meant for you. You do not need to chase what I have prepared. You do not need to exhaust yourself trying to create something that only I can provide. Walk with faith, work with love. Move with patience. What belongs to your purpose will align at the right time. And until that moment arrives, allow me to continue shaping you. Sometimes I delay the blessing because I am increasing your ability to carry it. A small tree cannot hold the weight of a large harvest. First, its roots must grow stronger. You are growing stronger. Every challenge has deepened your roots. Every tear has watered wisdom. Every difficult season has revealed a strength inside you that you did not know existed. Do not reject the process that is preparing you. My child, you prayed for greater things, greater peace, greater purpose, greater understanding, greater direction. But greater things often require greater preparation. The old version of you cannot always carry the new blessings I am sending. So, I am renewing your thoughts. I am healing your heart. I am changing the way you see yourself. You are learning that your value is not based on being chosen by people. You are already chosen by me. You are learning that your future is not destroyed because one plan changed. I have unlimited ways to fulfill my purpose. You are learning that losing something does not mean you lost everything, because you still have me. And when you have me, you have the one who can create new beginnings from places you thought were finished. So, breathe, my child. Rest your heart. Stop fighting battles. I have already asked you to surrender. Stop carrying questions that only time will answer. Continue walking with me. The road ahead may be unknown to you, but it has never been unknown to me. I already know the blessings waiting. I already know the healing coming. I already know the beautiful moments that will make you grateful you kept going. If these words reached your heart today, write Amen. I trust the doors God opens for me and declare that you are ready to stop chasing closed doors and start walking toward the future prepared for you. Keep listening until the end, my child, because the next message will reveal why the things I remove from your life often become the greatest proof of my protection and love. My child, listen carefully, because the words I am speaking to you now are meant to bring peace to the places inside you that still wonder why certain things had to happen. I know there are moments when you look at what I removed and you cannot understand how losing something could ever be connected to love. You wonder why I allowed you to care so deeply. You wonder why I allowed memories to be created. You wonder why I allowed your heart to become attached if one day I knew I would ask you to release. But my child, not every ending means something went wrong. Some endings happen because something fulfilled the purpose it was created for. Do not look at a completed chapter and call it a wasted chapter. The lessons were real. The growth was real. The moments that shaped you were real. Nothing that taught your heart was meaningless. I use every season of your life, even the ones you do not fully understand. I use the joyful moments to remind you of my goodness. I use the difficult moments to reveal your strength. I use the uncertain moments to deepen your trust. Nothing is wasted when your life is in my hands. My child, sometimes you believe my blessings only come through what I give you. But I want you to understand something deeper. Sometimes my blessing is also found in what I prevent. Sometimes my protection is hidden inside what I do not allow to continue. Sometimes my answer comes through a door that closes before you wanted it to. You may only see the disappointment of today, but I see the destination of tomorrow. I know where every road leads. I know which paths will strengthen you and which paths will slowly drain the life I placed within you. That is why I sometimes step in, not to hurt you, not to take away your happiness, not to leave you empty. I step in because I love you too much to ignore what is harming your growth. My child, think about the times you wanted something desperately, but later you became grateful that it did not happen the way you planned. Think about the moments when rejection redirected you. Think about the delays that saved you. Think about the changes that brought you somewhere better. At first you did not understand. At first it felt painful, but later you saw my hand. This season will be the same. What feels confusing now will one day become clear. What feels like a loss now will one day reveal a purpose. Trust me while the story is still unfolding. Do not judge the entire journey by one difficult chapter. My child, I know there are people you never imagined living without. I know there are connections you thought would always remain. I know there are plans you created in your heart that look different from the reality you are facing now. But remember this, your plans changing does not mean my promises disappeared. Your path shifting does not mean your destination is destroyed. I can guide you through unexpected roads and still bring you exactly where you need to be. You do not need perfect circumstances for my purpose to succeed. I can work through change. I can work through disappointment. I can work through a new beginning you never expected. Trust my ability more than your understanding. My child, I also want you to release the fear that you will never find happiness again. Pain tries to convince you that the moment you lost was the greatest moment you will ever have. But pain does not know what I have prepared. Fear does not know the blessings ahead. Your past does not have authority over the future I am creating. I am able to bring new joy. I am able to create new connections. I am able to open doors that bring peace into your life. But you must allow yourself to believe again. Do not close your heart because one chapter hurt. Do not stop hoping because something changed. Do not stop trusting because you had to say goodbye. My child, your heart was created to keep growing. The same heart that survived yesterday is the heart I will strengthen for tomorrow. You are not as weak as your difficult moments made you feel. Look at how much you have already overcome. Look at the storms you thought would break you. Look at the nights you thought you would never get through. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still moving forward. That is not an accident. I have been carrying you. Every step, every tear, every moment, even when you thought you were walking alone, my hand was guiding you. My child, there is a version of you ahead that will be thankful you did not give up. There is a future version of you that will understand why certain things had to change. There is a stronger, wiser, more peaceful version of you that is being formed right now. Trust the process. Trust the preparation. Trust the timing. I am not finished. The removal was not the end. The goodbye was not the conclusion. The closed door was not the final page. I am still writing, and what I write always carries purpose. So tonight, release the heavy thoughts. Release the questions that steal your peace. Release the fear that nothing better is coming. Rest knowing that I am already working in places you cannot see. I am arranging. I am preparing. I am restoring. When the right time comes, you will understand why I asked you to trust me here. If this message has touched your soul, write Amen. I believe God is protecting my future. And let your heart declare that you trust what I remove and what I provide. Stay with me until the end, my child, because the next words will strengthen your faith and help you walk boldly into the new season I have prepared. My child, listen to me with a peaceful heart, because today I want to remind you of something you often forget when life begins to change. A new beginning does not always arrive looking like a blessing. Sometimes a new beginning first appears as an ending. Sometimes the road toward freedom begins with a goodbye. Sometimes the answer to your prayer arrives in a form your heart was not expecting. You asked me to guide you. You asked me to protect you. You asked me to lead you toward what was meant for you. But my child, sometimes guidance means I must move you away before I can move you forward. Sometimes protection means I must separate you from what your heart wants so I can lead you toward what your soul needs. Do not be afraid when my answer looks different from your expectation. I see more than the moment you are standing in. You see the pain of release. I see the beauty of restoration. You see the loneliness of the transition. I see the strength being created inside you. You see what has ended. I see what is about to begin. My child, you must understand that every season has a purpose. The season of planting does not look like the season of harvest. The season of preparation does not look like the season of receiving. Yet, both are necessary. You cannot skip the preparation and still become ready for the promise. You cannot avoid every difficult road and still develop the strength needed for where I am taking you. I know there were moments when you wished life could remain the same. You wanted certain people to stay forever. You wanted certain moments to change. But, my child, growth requires movement. A river that refuses to move becomes still. A seed that refuses to break open never becomes the tree it was created to be. Sometimes the breaking you fear is the beginning of the growth you prayed for. I know this season has tested your patience. I know it has challenged your faith. I know there were moments when you smiled outside while quietly carrying questions inside. But I saw every hidden battle. I heard every silent prayer. I noticed every moment when you chose hope, even though your heart was tired. Nothing about your journey has been ignored by me. My child, I want you to stop believing that the difficult seasons of your life mean I have stepped away. I am often closest when you feel weakest. I am often doing the deepest work when you feel like nothing is happening. The roots of a tree grow in darkness before the branches reach the sunlight. The foundation of a building is created beneath the surface before anyone sees its beauty. In the same way, I have been building something inside you. Patience, wisdom, courage, faith, understanding. These are gifts that cannot always be formed in comfort. Some strength is only discovered in seasons where you had to depend on me more than ever before. My child, look at who you are becoming. You are not the same person who entered this season. You have learned. You have grown. You have survived moments you once thought would overcome you. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You prayed for the storm to end, but you did not realize I was teaching you how strong you could become while walking through it. Now, I am asking you to carry that strength forward. Do not return to old places simply because they are familiar. Do not shrink yourself to fit into spaces I helped you outgrow. Do not rebuild what I lovingly allowed to fall apart. Some things ended because the foundation could no longer support the future I prepared for you. I prepared for you. My child, I know the future feels uncertain, but uncertainty with me is safer than certainty without me. Walking into the unknown with my guidance is better than staying somewhere that slowly takes away your peace. Trust where I am leading you. The next chapter may not look exactly how you imagined, but it will contain things your heart needs. You will discover new strength. You will experience new growth. You will understand why certain things could not continue. One day, the pieces that seemed scattered today will come together. One day, You will look back and see how I connected moments you thought were random. One day, you will understand that I was never just removing things from your life. I was arranging your path. My child, do not let disappointment change the kindness inside you. Do not let betrayal remove your ability to love. Do not let a painful season convince you that every season ahead will be painful too. What happened behind you is not powerful enough to stop what I am preparing before you. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Keep walking with courage. The people and blessings aligned with your purpose will not require you to chase them with fear. They will meet you in the place where I am leading you. So, release the pressure. Release the worry. Release the thought that you must figure everything out today. You do not need to know every step when you trust the one guiding your steps. I am already in your tomorrow. I am already preparing the moments you have not reached. I am already working on prayers you forgot you prayed. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is too broken for me to restore. Nothing is too lost for me to redeem. My child, the ending was never stronger than my ability to create a new beginning. The pain was never greater than my power to heal. The closed door was never greater than the doors I can open. So, stand with hope, walk with faith, live with expectation. Your story is still unfolding, and the next pages are in my hands. If these words brought peace to your heart today, write, I welcome the new beginning God has prepared for me, and believe that what is ahead can carry more purpose than what you had to leave behind. My child, listen to me closely, because today I want to calm the storm inside your heart. I know there have been moments when confusion surrounded you. I know there have been times when you looked at your life and wondered why the road suddenly changed. I know you have asked yourself why certain things happened when you were only trying to do your best. But my child, I want you to remember this truth. Confusion is temporary. My guidance is constant. The questions in your heart are not greater than the wisdom in my hands. You may not understand every step, but I understand the entire journey. You may not see the reason today, but I already see the result. You may not know why something had to leave, but I know what I am preparing to bring. Trust me beyond what your eyes can see. My child, there are moments when you believe clarity means knowing every answer. You think peace will only come when every question is solved and every situation finally makes sense. But I want to teach you a deeper kind of peace. The peace that exists even before the answer arrives. The peace that remains even when the road is uncertain. The peace that says, I do not know what tomorrow holds, but I know who holds tomorrow. That is the peace I want to give you, a peace that cannot be destroyed by changing circumstances. A peace that does not depend on who stays or who leaves. A peace that comes from trusting that I am always working for your good. My child, I know you have spent time trying to understand why people changed. You wondered why some hearts became distant. You wondered why conversations became different. You wondered why the connection you once valued did not remain the same. But sometimes you spend so much energy trying to understand another person's chapter that you stop reading the chapter I'm writing for you. Their journey belongs to them. Your journey belongs to you. Allow me to work in both. You do not have to carry the responsibility of fixing everything. You do not have to force every relationship back into place. You do not have to chase answers that only time will reveal. Sometimes the greatest freedom comes when you finally say, I trust God with what I cannot control. My child, release control and receive peace. I know releasing control feels frightening, because you think letting go means giving up. But surrender is not giving up. Surrender is placing something in the hands greater than yours. When a child places a broken toy into the hands of someone who can repair it, the child must first let go. In the same way, allow me to hold what you cannot fix. Allow me to heal what you cannot reach. Allow me to restore what belongs in your future and remove what does not. My child, I am not asking you to stop caring. I am teaching you to stop carrying what was never meant to rest on your shoulders. You were never created to carry the weight of every outcome. You were never created to carry every person's choices. You were never created to carry yesterday into every tomorrow. Give those burdens to me. I know how heavy they have become. I saw when your heart became tired. I saw when your mind could not stop thinking. I saw when you tried to appear strong while quietly needing comfort. And I was there. I was there in the moments nobody noticed. I was there in the prayers nobody heard. I was there in the tears nobody saw. My child, you have never been invisible to me, even in the seasons when you felt forgotten. I remembered you. Even in the moments when you felt alone, I was near. Even when you thought nothing was happening, I was arranging what needed to happen. Trust the work happening behind the scenes. The farmer does not dig up the seed every day to check if it is growing. The farmer trusts the process. In the same way, trust what I have planted in your life. Your growth may not always be obvious. Your progress may not always be noticed by others, but I see it. I see how much stronger you have become. I see how differently you respond now. I see the wisdom that came from the lessons you experienced. You are not where you used to be. My child, do not underestimate quiet progress. Small steps still move you forward. Small acts of faith still matter. Small moments of courage still shape your future. Keep walking. I know the road has not always been easy, but look at how far you have come. The things you once thought you could never survive are now part of your testimony. The moments that once brought tears have taught you compassion. The experiences that challenged you have given you wisdom. Nothing has been wasted. I am using all of it. Every season, every lesson, every moment. My child, your life is not a collection of random events. It is a story I am carefully guiding. Some chapters bring laughter. Some chapters bring lessons. Some chapters bring change. But every chapter has meaning when you place it in my hands. So, stop rereading the painful pages, hoping to change what already happened. Turn the page. There is more written for you. There is more joy ahead. There is more growth ahead. There is more purpose ahead. I am leading you into a place where the things that once confused you will finally make sense. But until that day comes, trust me. Trust me when the road bends. Trust me when the answer takes time. Trust me when my protection looks different from your expectation. My child, I am guiding you with love. I am correcting your path with care. I am preparing you with purpose. Nothing about your future is outside my hands. If these words have given peace to your soul, write Amen. I surrender my worries to God, and let this be your reminder that you do not have to control everything to be safe. Stay with me until the end, my child, because the next words will reveal how I turn your painful seasons into strength, wisdom, and blessings greater than what you imagined. My child, listen to me with your whole heart, because today I want to speak to the part of you that still wonders if the pain you experienced had any purpose. I want to reach the place inside you that has quietly asked, why did I have to go through this? Why did I have to lose something I cared about? Why did I have to face a season I never wanted? I heard every question, I saw every tear. I understood every feeling you could not explain. And I want you to know this: the season that hurt you did not defeat you. The season that challenged you developed you. The season that changed you prepared you. My child, there are lessons you learned in the valley that you could never have learned on the mountain. There is strength you discovered in difficulty that you never would have found in comfort. There is wisdom growing inside you today because of situations you once wished had never happened. I know you would have chosen an easier road. I know you would have avoided the heartbreak, the disappointment, the confusion, and the waiting. But my child, I was working even there. I was not absent from your difficult moments. I was shaping you through them. A diamond does not recognize the purpose of pressure while it is under pressure. A seed does not understand the beauty of growth while it is breaking open beneath the soil. But the process has meaning. Your process has meaning. I know there were times when you thought you were falling apart, but I was teaching you how to stand stronger than before. I know there were moments when you thought something was being taken from you, but I was creating room for what your future required. My child, sometimes I allow life to remove what hides your strength so you can finally see what I placed inside you. You discovered courage you did not know you had. You discovered patience you did not know you carried. You discovered faith that remained even when everything around you changed. Look at yourself now. You are still here. You are still moving. You are still growing. The situation that tried to break your spirit did not have the final word. I did, and I am still speaking hope over your life. My child, do not let a painful chapter convince you that the whole story is painful. Do not let one disappointment define every expectation. Do not let what happened yesterday decide what you believe about tomorrow. The future I am preparing is not limited by the past you experienced. I can create rivers in dry places. I can bring peace after storms. I can bring new beginnings after endings, but I need you to stop carrying the identity of your pain. You went through disappointment, but you are not disappointment. You experienced rejection, but you are not rejected. You walked through loss, but you are not lost. You are my child. You are still held. You are still guided. You are still loved. My child, sometimes the hardest battles leave behind the greatest wisdom. Now you understand things you did not understand before. Now you recognize signs you once ignored. Now you value peace in a way you once overlooked. Nothing you learned will be wasted. The wisdom from your past will protect your future. The lessons from yesterday will guide your tomorrow. But you must allow yourself to move forward. Do not build a home in a season that was only meant to be a bridge. A bridge helps you cross from one place to another, but you were never meant to live there forever. This transition is not your final destination. Keep walking. There is more ahead. My child, I know sometimes healing feels slow. You wonder why certain memories still appear. You wonder why your heart sometimes feels strong one day and tired the next. Do not be discouraged. Healing is a journey. Every step matters. Every moment you choose faith over fear, you are healing. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Every moment you choose forgiveness over bitterness, you are healing. Every moment you choose hope over despair, you are healing. I see your progress even when you do not. I celebrate the small victories that nobody else notices. The moment you smiled again, the moment you prayed again, the moment you believed again, the moment you decided not to give up, I saw it all. My child, never forget that I can use what you survived to help someone else survive. The comfort you received today may become the comfort you give tomorrow. The wisdom you gained through your struggles may become the words someone else needs during theirs. Your story has purpose, even the chapters you did not want, even the moments you did not understand. I can turn wounds into wisdom. I can turn pain into compassion. I can turn trials into testimonies. But first, you must trust me with the pieces. Give me the broken pieces you think cannot become anything beautiful. Give me the memories that still hurt. Give me the dreams that did not happen the way you expected. Give me the plans that changed. I know how to rebuild. I know how to restore. I know how to create something meaningful from what you thought was finished. My child, do not look behind with regret. Look behind with gratitude for the lessons. Look ahead with faith for what is coming. The same hands that carried you through yesterday are preparing your tomorrow. You are not walking into an empty future. You are walking into a future where I am already present. So, rise with courage. Continue with hope. Believe again. Love again. Dream again. The pain was a chapter. It was never the whole book. If these words touched your heart today, write, God is turning my pain into purpose, and declare that every difficult season can become a place where new strength is born. My child, come closer and listen to what I am speaking over your life today. Because there is something beautiful waiting beyond the season you thought would only bring pain. There is something I have been preparing in the places you cannot see. There are blessings forming behind the scenes while your heart is still learning how to trust again. I know there were moments when you looked at what you lost and wondered if anything good could ever come after it. I know there were moments when you thought the best parts of your story were behind you. I know there were moments when your heart whispered, what if nothing better comes? But my child, fear does not know my plans. Pain does not know my power. Your past does not know the future I have already prepared. Do not allow a difficult season to convince you that beautiful seasons cannot come again. I am the one who creates new beginnings. I am the one who brings light after darkness. I am the one who restores hope where disappointment once lived. My child, you often judge your future by what your heart is feeling today. When you are tired, you imagine a tired future. When you are hurting, you imagine a painful future. When you are waiting, you imagine nothing is changing. But I want you to remember this. Your current feelings are not the final chapter of your story. The tears of today do not cancel the joy of tomorrow. The silence of today does not mean your prayers have been forgotten. The waiting of today does not mean nothing is coming. I am still moving. I am still arranging. I am still preparing. There are things happening right now that your eyes cannot recognize. There are connections being aligned. There are doors being prepared. There are moments ahead that will remind you why you had to keep going. My child, trust the unseen work. A builder does not reveal a house when only the foundation is being prepared. A painter does not display a masterpiece halfway. through the process. In the same way, do not judge what I am creating while I am still creating it. I am not finished. Your life is still in my hands. I know you wanted some things to happen sooner. I know you wanted certain prayers answered faster. I know waiting has tested your patience, but my timing is not meant to frustrate you. My timing is meant to prepare you. If something arrives before its season, you may not be ready to receive it. A harvest collected too early cannot become everything it was meant to become. So, trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust the preparation. My child, I am preparing blessings that match who you are becoming, not who you used to be. That is why I had to change some things around you. That is why I had to remove certain influences. That is why I had to separate you from places where your growth was limited, because the future version of you requires a different environment. You cannot step into a new season while remaining completely attached to the old one. I know releasing was difficult. I know walking forward required courage. I know you had moments when you almost turned back, but look at how far you have come. You are stronger than before. You are wiser than before. You understand yourself in ways you did not before. My child, do not ignore your growth just because you are still waiting for the result. The change happening inside you is also a blessing. The peace returning to your heart is also a blessing. The wisdom you gained is also a blessing. Sometimes the first miracle is not around you. Sometimes the first miracle happens within you. I am transforming your thoughts. I am restoring your confidence. I am teaching you to see yourself through my love instead of through your losses, because before I bring you into greater things, I want you to know that you are already valuable. You are not valuable because someone stays. You are not valuable because someone approves. You are not valuable because everything goes according to your plan. You are valuable because you are mine. My child, carry that truth into your next season. Do not enter new doors carrying old fears. Do not expect tomorrow to repeat yesterday. Do not punish new blessings because of old disappointments. Allow yourself to receive goodness again. Allow yourself to smile again. Allow yourself to believe that beautiful things can still happen. I know what was lost, but I also know what is coming. I know the prayers that will become answers. I know the moments that will become memories. I know the reasons that will one day replace your questions. Keep walking with me. There will come a day when you will look back at this exact season and understand. You will see that I was protecting you. You will see that I was preparing you. You will see that I was guiding you towards something your heart could not imagine. And you will say, "Now I understand why I had to trust." My child, until that day comes, continue moving forward. Do not stop because you cannot see the entire road. Do not lose faith because the promise is still growing. Do not give up because the process feels long. The journey is shaping you. The waiting is strengthening you. The changes are preparing you. I am with you in every step. When you feel weak, lean on me. When you feel uncertain, listen for my voice. When you feel afraid, remember how many times I have already carried you. I did not bring you this far just to leave you. I did not heal parts of your heart just to abandon the rest. I did not start this work in your life without knowing how to complete it. My child, believe again. Hope again. Prepare your heart again. Something new can still grow. Something beautiful can still arrive. Something greater than what you imagined can still unfold. If this message has lifted your spirit today, write, "My blessing is being prepared." And receive these words as a reminder that what you cannot see may already be moving toward you. Stay with me until the end, my child, because the next message will reveal how I bring peace, restoration, and the right people into your life after you trust me enough to let go. My child, listen carefully to what I am speaking into your heart today, because this is the moment where you must begin to see yourself differently. You have spent enough time looking at what was removed. You have spent enough time wondering why the old chapter could not continue. Now, I want you to lift your eyes and see what I am doing inside you. I did not only remove something from your life, I started restoring something within your soul. I started bringing back the peace you lost while trying to hold everything together. I started bringing back the strength you forgot you had while depending on things that were never meant to carry you forever. I started bringing back the version of you that existed before fear, disappointment, and pain convinced you to become smaller. My child, I am restoring you. Not halfway, not only the parts that others can see. I am reaching the hidden places, the places where you silently questioned your worth, the places where you wondered why someone could leave, the places where you wondered if you were difficult to love or easy to forget, and I want you to hear my answer. You were never forgotten by me. You were never unseen by me. You were never without value in my eyes. The decisions of people do not define the creation of my hands. A person can fail to recognize a treasure, and it still remains a treasure. A person can walk away from a gift, and it still remains a gift. My child, your value did not leave when they left. Your purpose did not end when that season ended. Your future did not disappear when that door closed. I am still working. I am still guiding. I am still writing your story. There are people who were part of your past, but they were not designed for your future. There were places that once helped you grow, but they could not hold the person you are becoming. Do not keep trying to return to places where your growth no longer fits. A bird cannot return to the shell after it has learned to fly. A tree cannot return to the seed after it has grown roots. You cannot return to a smaller version of yourself after I have expanded your heart, your wisdom, and your understanding. My child, you are changing, and that change is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. I know growth can feel lonely because sometimes the people who understood the old version of you do not understand the person you are becoming. But keep walking. Do not shrink yourself to keep connections that require you to stop growing. The right people will not fear your growth. The right people will celebrate what I am doing in your life. The right people will encourage you to become everything I created you to be. Trust me to bring those people at the right time. My child, I know you sometimes wonder if you will recognize the blessings I send after everything you have experienced. You wonder if your heart will trust again. You wonder if your joy will return. You wonder if peace will feel natural again. And I tell you today, yes, healing is coming. Restoration is happening. Your heart is learning how to breathe again. Do not rush the process. Do not criticize yourself because some days you'll harder than others. Healing does not always happen in a straight line. Some days you will feel strong. Some days old memories may return, but every time you choose hope, you are moving forward. Every time you choose faith, you are growing. Every time you choose forgiveness, you are becoming free. My child, freedom is where I am leading you. Freedom from the fear of losing people. Freedom from the need to prove your worth. Freedom from carrying the weight of things you cannot control. I want you to love with an open heart, but also with wisdom. I want you to care for others without forgetting the purpose I placed inside you. I want you to walk with people without making them the foundation beneath your feet, because I am your foundation. When everything else changes, I remain. When seasons shift, I remain. When people misunderstand, I remain. My love is not temporary. My presence does not expire. My promises are not broken by the changes around you. My child, understand this. The things I bring into your life will align with the person I'm creating you to become. You will not have to lose yourself to keep what comes from me. You will not have to abandon your peace. You will not have to silence your purpose. What I send will strengthen what I have placed inside you. So, wait with faith. Wait with hope. Wait with expectation. Waiting does not mean your story has stopped. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you, is not just a verse for Jesus, it is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Waiting means preparation is happening. I am preparing the right moments. I am preparing the right opportunities. I am preparing your heart. And while you wait, continue becoming. Continue learning. Continue healing. Continue trusting. My child, do not spend today grieving so deeply over yesterday that you miss the blessings I placed in this moment. Look around. There is still goodness. There is still hope. There are still reasons to smile. There is still purpose in your life. You are not walking toward emptiness. You are walking toward everything I have carefully prepared. One day, the things that confuse you now will become part of your testimony. One day, you will tell someone else how you survived. One day, your story will remind another heart not to give up. The pain you overcame will become the encouragement someone else needs. Nothing is wasted. Not your tears, not your waiting, not your journey. I use it all, so rise again, my child. Believe again, trust again. The chapter ahead requires hope, not fear. If these words brought comfort into your heart, write, God is restoring everything in His perfect time. And declare that you are ready to receive the peace and purpose prepared for your life. Stay with me until the very end, my child, because the next messages will help you understand how every closed door, every delay, and every change is leading you closer to the future created for you. My child, listen to my words today and allow them to settle deep within your heart, because I know there are moments when you become tired of trusting. I know there are moments when you wonder how long you must keep believing, how long you must keep waiting, and how long you must continue walking when the path ahead still looks unclear. But my child, I want you to remember something. The road you cannot see is already known by me. The tomorrow you worry about is already held in my hands. The answers you are waiting for are not forgotten. I am working in ways beyond what your eyes can recognize. You often believe that movement only exists when something around you changes. You believe progress only happens when doors open, when situations improve, or when you finally receive what you have been praying for. But my child, some of the greatest progress happens within you before it happens around you. The patience you are learning is progress. The peace returning to your heart is progress. The wisdom you gained from difficult seasons is progress. The strength that grew from what you survived is progress. Do not overlook the miracle happening inside you because you are waiting for a miracle outside you. I have been shaping your heart. I have been renewing your thoughts. I have been teaching you how to walk differently. The person you are becoming is part of the blessing. My child, I know you sometimes look back at your old life and wonder why things could not simply remain the way they were. You remember moments that brought happiness. You remember people who once felt important. You remember places where you felt comfortable. But I want you to understand that comfort is not always the same as calling. Sometimes the place that feels easiest is not the place where your purpose can grow. Sometimes the place that feels familiar is the place where your faith stops expanding. I love you too much to allow your comfort to become your limitation. That is why I move you. That is why I guide you. That is why I sometimes close doors you wanted to keep open. My child, trust my direction. When I move something away from you, I already know what I am leading you toward. When I ask you to release something, I already know what your hands need to be ready to receive. When I allow a chapter to end, I already know the chapter waiting ahead. You are not walking into nothing. You are walking into preparation fulfilled. I know there are moments when fear whispers that nothing better will come. Fear tells you that you lost your only opportunity. Fear tells you that what left your life carried all your happiness away with it. But my child, fear does not speak the truth about your future. I do. And I say there is more ahead, more growth, more peace, more purpose. More moments where you will look around and understand why I asked you to keep going. Do not allow fear to become louder than faith. Fear looks at what disappeared. Faith looks at what I can create. Fear says it is finished. Faith says, God is still working. My child, choose faith. Even when your emotions feel heavy, even when the answer has not arrived, even when you are walking through the space between what ended and what begins, I am there with you. You are not waiting alone. You are not healing alone. You are not rebuilding alone. Every step you take, I walk with you. Every tear you release, I see it. Every prayer you whisper, I hear it. My child, never believe the lie that your quiet battles are unnoticed. I have seen the strength it took for you to keep going. I have seen the courage it took for you to release what you wanted to keep. I have seen the faith it took for you to trust me when your heart did not understand. And I am proud of the growth happening within you. You may not see yourself changing, but I do. You may not recognize how much stronger you are, but I know where you started. The storms did not destroy you. They revealed the strength I placed inside you. The endings did not empty you. They created space for renewal. The waiting did not waste you. It prepared you. My child, now I want you to walk forward without carrying the fear that every blessing will disappear. Do not let old pain teach you to expect new pain. Do not let yesterday's disappointment steal tomorrow's hope. Every season is different. Every chapter has its own purpose. What happened before does not control what I can do next. Open your heart again, not carelessly but courageously. Love with wisdom, hope with faith. Walk with confidence. I am guiding you. There will be moments ahead when you finally understand why certain things had to happen exactly the way they did. You will see the connections. You will see the protection. You will see how one closed door moved you toward another that was waiting. And when that day comes, your heart will understand what your mind struggles with today. You will say, "I did not see it then, but God was leading me." Until then, trust. Trust when the path changes. Trust when the answer takes time. Trust when the next step feels small. Small steps with me can lead to places greater than you imagined. My child, I am not asking you to have everything figured out. I am asking you to place your hand in mine. Walk with me. Listen to me. Allow me to guide you beyond what you can currently see. The future is not something you need to fear. It is something I am already preparing. So, breathe deeply, release worry. Let peace return. You are still becoming. You are still growing. You are still surrounded by my love. If these words strengthened your faith today, write, "I will walk by faith, not by fear." And let your heart declare that you trust the journey even before you see the destination. My child, listen carefully today, because I want to speak to the part of you that has been patiently waiting while wondering if your faith has been seen. I want to speak to the heart that continued believing even when answers seemed delayed. I want to remind you that every moment of trust, every silent prayer, and every step forward has mattered. Nothing has been ignored. Nothing has been forgotten. Nothing you placed in my hands has been wasted. My child, I saw you choosing faith when fear was easier. I saw you choosing patience when frustration was louder. I saw you choosing to continue when a part of you wanted to stop. You thought nobody noticed the battles happening inside your heart, but I noticed every one of them. I saw the moments when you wanted to return to what was familiar, but you chose to trust where I was leading. I saw when you wanted immediate answers, but you decided to wait for my timing. I saw when you released something you loved because you believed my plan was greater than your understanding. That kind of trust is never wasted. My child, surrender is not losing. Surrender is allowing me to lead. When you place something into my hands, you are not giving it to emptiness. You are giving it to the one who sees the entire picture. I know what belongs. I know what must change. I know what must be restored. I know what must be released. Your responsibility is not to control every outcome. Your responsibility is to walk with me step by step, day by day, moment by moment. My child, many times you become exhausted because you try to carry tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. You imagine every possible problem. You think about every possible disappointment. You prepare your heart for pain that has not even happened. But I did not create you to live trapped inside fear of the future. I created you to walk with trust. The strength you need for tomorrow will arrive with tomorrow. The wisdom you need for the next step will arrive when it is time to take that step. I provide what you need when you need it. Trust my timing, trust my care, trust my love, my child. Look back for a moment, not to return to the past, but to remember how many times I carried you through things you once thought were impossible. Remember the situations you thought you would never overcome. Remember the nights that felt endless. Remember the moments when you wondered how you would continue, yet here you are. You made it through. Not because the road was easy, not because everything happened exactly as you planned, but because my strength carried you when your own strength felt small. I was there then, I am here now. I will be there in every tomorrow. My child, never allow one difficult season to make you forget a lifetime of my faithfulness. The storm may be loud, but it is temporary. The challenge may feel heavy, but it is not forever. The confusion may last for a moment, but my guidance remains. Keep trusting. The story is still unfolding. I know there are blessings you have prayed for that have not arrived yet. I know there are dreams you carry that still seem far away. I know there are promises you wonder about. But my child, preparation comes before arrival. A foundation must be created before the building rises. Roots must grow before the tree becomes tall. The heart must be prepared before the blessing is received. Do not rush what I am carefully creating. Something built quickly without foundation cannot stand through storms. But what I build with patience will have strength. That is what I am doing in you. I am building something that lasts. I am creating a faith that does not disappear when circumstances change. I am creating peace that remains even when life feels uncertain. I am creating wisdom that will guide you through the next chapters of your journey. My child, the waiting season has not weakened you. It has prepared you. You are learning to trust without seeing everything. You are learning to walk without knowing every detail. You are learning that my presence is greater than having all the answers. This is growth. This is transformation. This is becoming who I created you to be. Do not compare your timing with someone else's timing. I created different paths for different purposes. A flower does not become less beautiful because it blooms in a different season. Your time is not missed. Your journey is not behind. Your story is moving according to the purpose I placed within you. My child, when the right moment comes, things can change faster than you imagined. A door that was closed for years can open at the appointed time. A prayer you carried quietly can be answered in a way that surprises you. A season that felt empty can become filled with new meaning. Do not stop believing before the next chapter begins. You are closer than you think. Continue growing. Continue trusting. Continue preparing. The things I bring into your life will require the wisdom you gained from the things I removed. You will understand why patience was necessary. You will understand why healing came first. You will understand why I asked you to wait. My child, until that moment comes, live with gratitude. Do not spend today only waiting for tomorrow. There are blessings around you right now. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. There are lessons around you right now. There are reasons to be thankful right now. A grateful heart can find light even during a difficult season. And when you learn to see my goodness today, you will be ready to recognize my blessings tomorrow. So, release the worry. Release the pressure. Release the fear that you are running out of time. You are not late when you are walking with me. You are not forgotten when you are held by me. You are not losing when you are learning to trust me. My child, your patience is becoming preparation. Your faith is becoming strength. Your surrender is becoming freedom. Keep walking. The journey ahead contains more than you know. If these words encouraged your heart today, write, "My trust is stronger than my fear," and believe that every step of faith is leading you closer to the purpose prepared for you. My child, listen to me today, because I want to speak peace over the storms you have walked through, and the storms you are afraid may come again. I know the journey has not always been simple. I know there were moments when you looked at everything happening around you and wondered if the difficult season would ever end. I saw the battles you fought quietly. I saw the strength it took for you to continue. I saw the courage hidden behind your smile. I saw the moments when your heart whispered, "I am tired," but you still chose to take another step. My child, I was with you in every step, not only in your victories, not only in the moments when your faith felt strong, not only when everything was going according to your plans. I was with you in the questions. I was with you in the waiting. I was with you in the moments when you felt like you had nothing left to give. You were never walking alone. The storm may have touched your life, but it never removed my hand from your life. Remember this, my child. A storm can shake the branches of a tree, but a tree with deep roots will remain standing. And through everything you experienced, I was growing your roots deeper, deeper in wisdom, deeper in patience, deeper in faith, deeper in understanding. You wanted the storm to end quickly, but you did not realize something powerful was happening inside you. While you were walking through it, you were becoming stronger. You were learning what truly matters. You were discovering that your peace cannot depend only on perfect circumstances, because circumstances change, people change, plans change. But I remain. My child, I know you sometimes wish you could erase certain chapters from your story. You wish you could remove the pain, the disappointment, the moments that broke your heart. But I want you to understand something. The chapters you wanted to erase are often the chapters where your greatest growth was written. The moments you thought would weaken you became the moments that revealed your strength. The situations you thought would stop you became the situations that prepared you. Nothing placed in my hands is wasted. I can use the broken pieces. I can use the unexpected changes. I can use the things you thought had no purpose. My child, I create testimonies from trials. I create wisdom from wounds. I create new beginnings from endings. So, do not be ashamed of what you went through. Do not hide your journey. Do not believe your difficult seasons make you less valuable. The cracks in a vessel do not always mean it is useless. Sometimes those very places become where the light shines through. Your story can bring hope. Your healing can encourage others. Your strength can remind someone else that they can continue too. My child, the storm was not the end of you. It was a chapter that showed you how much strength I placed within you. Now, I am leading you into a place of peace. But you must allow yourself to receive it. Sometimes, after a long battle, the heart becomes used to expecting another fight. Sometimes, after disappointment, the mind keeps preparing for more disappointment. But I want you to release that fear. Do not carry survival habits into a season of restoration. Do not expect every new door to lead to old pain. Do not expect every new person to repeat the actions of those who hurt you. Let me renew your expectations. Let me show you that goodness can still exist. Let me remind you that joy can return. My child, healing means allowing yourself to believe in beautiful things again. It means opening your hands after a season where you held them closed for protection. It means understanding that what happened before does not control everything that happens next. Your past taught you, but your past does not own you. Walk forward with wisdom, not fear. Carry the lesson, not the wound. Carry the growth, not the bitterness. Carry the strength, not the pain. I am making all things new. My child, I know there are dreams inside you that became quiet during difficult seasons. There are hopes you stopped speaking about because disappointment made you afraid to believe again. But I placed those dreams inside you for a reason. Do not bury what I asked you to grow. Do not silence the purpose I placed within you. Begin again, try again, believe again. The season that hurt you did not remove the calling upon your life. You still have gifts. You still have purpose. You still have a reason to move forward. I am not finished with you. There are people you have not met. There are opportunities you have not seen. There are blessings you have not experienced. There are moments ahead that will remind you why you kept going. My child, keep your heart ready. Do not spend your future standing beside the memories of your past. Thank the past for what it taught you, but do not allow it to become your home. Your home is not in yesterday. Your home is in my presence, and I am leading you forward. The next chapter requires your attention. The next blessing requires your willingness. The next season requires your faith. So, lift your eyes. The strong clouds are not all that exist. Beyond them, the sky is still there. Beyond the difficulty, purpose is still there. Beyond the ending, a new beginning is still there. My child, you are walking towards something greater than what you left behind. Trust the journey. Trust the healing. Trust the one who has been holding you from the beginning. If these words brought hope into your heart today, write, "My storm is becoming my testimony," and declare that every challenge you faced can become proof of strength, growth, and purpose. My child, listen carefully to what I am placing upon your heart today, because I want you to understand that I always complete what I begin. The story I started writing in your life has not been abandoned. The work I started inside your heart has not been forgotten. The promises I placed over you have not disappeared simply because the path became different from what you expected. I know you have walked through seasons where everything seemed unfinished, unanswered questions, unclear directions, unexpected changes. But my child, never confuse an unfinished chapter with an abandoned story. I am still writing. I am still creating. I'm still working. You may only see scattered pieces, but I see how every piece will come together. A person looking at threads from the back of a tapestry may only see knots and confusion, but the Creator sees the beautiful picture being formed on the other side. In the same way, you have been looking at moments that feel disconnected, but I see the complete design. Every lesson, every delay, every closed door, every new beginning, nothing is outside my hands. My child, I know there are times when you wonder why the journey had to happen this way. You wonder why I did not simply give you the blessing without the waiting, the growth without the struggle, the wisdom without the lesson. But understand this, the process prepared you for the promise. If I gave you everything before you were ready, the very thing meant to bless, you could have become too heavy for you to carry. I was not withholding. I was preparing. I was strengthening the foundation before building higher. I was deepening the roots before allowing greater growth. I was shaping your heart before opening the next door. My child, I never wanted you to only receive new things. I wanted you to become new, because the greatest transformation is not only what changes around you, it is what changes within you. Look at yourself now. Look at the wisdom you carry. Look at the strength you discovered. Look at the patience that grew. Look at the faith that remained even when you did not understand. You are not the same person who entered the storm. You have grown. You have learned. You have become stronger. Do not overlook what I have done inside you, while waiting for what I will do around you. My child, the season ahead will require the person you have become. The old version of you may not have been ready. The old version of you may have carried too much fear. The old version of you may have accepted less because you did not understand your worth. But now you are learning. You are learning to trust my timing. You are learning to value the peace I give. You are learning that not everything leaving your life is a loss. Sometimes it is freedom. Sometimes it is direction. Sometimes it is my protection, guiding you towards something greater. My child, I know you still have moments when memories return. I know sometimes you wonder about the roads you did not take and the doors that did not remain open. But do not spend your life wondering about the paths I redirected you from. Trust the path I placed before you. The road ahead deserves your attention. The blessings ahead deserve your expectation. The purpose ahead deserves your faith. You cannot fully embrace a new sunrise while refusing to release yesterday's sunset. Be thankful for yesterday, but step into tomorrow. My child, I am teaching you that peace is not found in controlling everything. Peace is found in trusting me with everything. When you stop fighting to force your own way, you create room to recognize my way. When you stop holding things that were never meant to stay, your hands become open for what I am bringing. When you stop defining your future by your past, you begin walking into new possibilities. This is the freedom I have wanted for you. Freedom to grow. Freedom to become everything I created you to be. My child, do not fear the unknown. The unknown to you is already known to me. Before you take the next step, I am already there. Before you face the next challenge, I have already prepared strength. Before you receive the next blessing, I have already prepared your heart. Walk forward with confidence, not because you know every answer, but because you know I am guiding you. My child, remember all the moments you thought you would not overcome. You overcame them. Remember all the times you thought the pain would last forever. Healing came. Remember all the situations that looked impossible. You found a way forward. You were never carrying yourself alone. I was carrying you. I was giving strength when yours felt empty. I was providing hope when everything seemed uncertain. I was reminding your heart to continue. And I will continue doing the same. My child, there is still beauty ahead. There is still purpose ahead. There is still joy ahead. The ending you experienced was not powerful enough to cancel what I prepared. The disappointment you faced was not strong enough to destroy your destiny. The waiting season was not proof that nothing was happening. It was proof that something important was being prepared. So, walk into the next chapter without fear. Walk, knowing that what is meant for you will arrive according to my timing. Walk, knowing that every season has been shaping you. Walk, knowing that I have never left your side. My child, your story is not ending in confusion. Your story is moving toward purpose. Your tears are not the final words. Your struggles are not the final words. Your losses are not the final words. I hold the final word, and I am still speaking life over you. If these words touched your heart today, right? God is completing what He started in me, and believe that every piece of your journey is being placed together with purpose. My child, listen to me one more time and allow these words to settle deep within your heart, because everything I have spoken to you has been leading to this truth. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. You are not standing at the end of your story. You are standing at the doorway of a new beginning that I have been preparing long before you could see it. The things that changed did not surprise me. The doors that closed did not confuse me. The people who left did not remove the purpose I placed upon your life. I have been guiding every step, even the steps that felt uncertain. My child, I know the journey of letting go was not easy. I know there were moments when your heart wanted to hold on longer. I know there were times when you wished you could return to the way things used to be. But I want you to see how far you have come. You survived the moments you thought would break you. You walked through the seasons you thought you could never face. You carried questions, tears, and uncertainty, yet you continued moving forward. That strength did not appear by accident. I was strengthening you. I was holding you. I was reminding your heart that the story was not finished. My child, when I asked you to release, it was never because I wanted to leave you empty. I was creating space, space for peace, space for healing, space for growth, space for the blessings that belong to the person you are becoming. Sometimes you prayed for a new season while still holding tightly to the old one. You asked me for change, but feared what change would require. But now you understand. Transformation requires trust. Growth requires surrender. A new chapter requires turning the page. My child, do not regret the pages that came before this one. They were part of your journey. They taught you lessons. They shaped your heart. They helped you recognize what truly matters. Be thankful for what was. Be hopeful for what is coming. You do not need to carry anger toward the people who could not continue with you. Bless them. Forgive them. Release them. Everyone who entered your story served a purpose, but not everyone was created to remain until the final chapter. Some taught you love. Some taught you strength. Some taught you patience. Some taught you the importance of choosing peace. Nothing is wasted when you allow me to use it. My child, now it is time to walk forward without fear. Stop looking behind and wondering if your greatest moments are gone. They are not. The same one who brought goodness before can bring goodness again. The same one who opened doors before can open new doors. The same one who carried you through yesterday is already waiting in your tomorrow. I am not limited by what ended. I am not stopped by what changed. I am not confused by what you lost. I know how to restore. I know how to rebuild. I know how to bring beauty from places that once carried pain. My child, trust the new beginning. Do not enter this new chapter expecting every old disappointment to repeat itself. Do not allow yesterday's wounds to make decisions for tomorrow's blessings. You are wiser now. You are stronger now. You understand things now that you did not understand before. Carry the wisdom. Leave the fear. Carry the lessons. Leave the bitterness. Carry the growth. Leave the pain. I am leading you into a season where your heart will understand why patience was necessary. There will be moments when you look back and smile because you finally see what I was doing. You will understand why some doors had to close. You will understand why some paths changed. You will understand why I whispered, "Trust me, my child," because I was never taking away your future. I was leading you toward it. My child, remember this when another season changes. Do not fear every ending. Do not resist every transition. Do not believe every goodbye is destruction. Sometimes endings are bridges. Sometimes changes are invitations. Sometimes release is the doorway into something greater. Keep your heart connected to me. When you feel uncertain, come to me. When you feel tired, rest in me. When you feel afraid, remember everything I have already carried you through. I have never needed perfect circumstances to fulfill my purpose. I can work through unexpected changes. I can work through delays. I can work through moments that do not make sense. Your responsibility is not to understand everything immediately. Your responsibility is to trust the one guiding you. My child, today I want you to release the last pieces of fear you have been holding. Release the fear that you are behind. Release the fear that you missed your chance. Release the fear that nothing better will come. Those fears do not know the plans I have prepared. Your journey is still unfolding. Your purpose is still alive. Your heart is still being restored. You are walking into a future that I already see. So, move forward. Take the next step. Believe again. Dream again. Allow hope to return. The night does not last forever. The storm does not last forever. The waiting does not last forever. A new morning comes. A new season begins. A new chapter opens. My child, I am with you in all of it. I was with you when you cried. I was with you when you healed. I was with you when you released. And I will be with you when you receive what I have prepared. Never forget that my love is not seasonal. My presence is not temporary. My care for you does not change. You are held. You are guided. You are loved. Walk forward knowing that the best parts of your story are not only behind you. There are still beautiful pages ahead. If these words have reached your heart today, write Amen. I trust God's new beginning for me and declare that you are ready to release fear and step into the future prepared for your life. Thank you for staying with this message until the end.